So you're going through a breakup, huh? We'd all like to think that we could easily save our relationship by begging them or letting them see how saddened you are by them leaving. However, this is a big misconception, and there is much more to what is going on in their heads. Use the power of the universe to get what you want. The law of attraction. Many people believe that thoughts are a form of energy which can actually attract the subject of the thought by using the law of attraction. Although otherworldly, this law states that we should be able to get what we want by acting as though we already have the object of our aspiration. This law also states that focusing on a negative outcome will blind us of the positives, and that thinking of what we don't have will only lead us to obsess over not having, instead of focusing on our desires. Striving for something that may seem unreachable may be very dampering to your spirits, but you need to hold your head high. Your thoughts may be able to attract a positive outcome. If you think of what you don't have, you will only dwell on a negative outcome, which takes focus away from the desire itself. The desire should be your focus. Think about what your desires in life are. If you can, write them down at night. Use this as a guide to achieving these goals. Then, review your list and contemplate a strategy as to how you can fulfill each desire. Finally, think as if the desires have now been fulfilled. Here is an example. Let's say there's an opening for John at the company he presently works for, and a higher-paying, less stressful job. In other words, a promotion. He is nervous about whether or not he will receive the promotion, or if he will be stuck at the same position that he is in, one that doesn't pay nearly enough and is very stressful. The thought crosses his mind. If I don't get the promotion, I will be making the same money as I am now, and then I will be stuck in this rut. What shall I do in that case? And then he may be wondering how to go about getting his goal achieved. This is a prime example of not using positive thinking to obtain a goal. He is more worried about a negative outcome than he is focusing on feeling the positive outcome. A mindset which would reflect the law of attraction could be something along the lines of, I should be happy for being given this opportunity, and in fact I am so certain that I will get this position because I have worked so hard for it, and I will continue to strive for this, and I will show my manager that I am suited for this job. And although he can certainly apply his knowledge, skills, and tools to getting this job, he will ask the universe for the job, and then really focus on feeling the positive outcome of having the job. Another part of life that can be affected by thinking is one's health. Most people are aware that stress can actually damage our body. It has been scientifically proven. Now, if we get cancer, for example, due to negative vibes, feelings, stress, etc., then we can prevent cancer from positive vibes, positive feelings, and lack of stress. See, we can reverse the idea and hopefully live a better, more fulfilled life. The law of attraction provides that if we ask for something and then focus only on the positive outcome and then rely on the universe to take its course and connect or attract with our positive outcome thoughts, then we should be on a path to well-being and happiness. Stress is a very strong, powerful tool that can be used to fight against our own body. The reason being is that our body does not like stress. It hurts us. It will manifest and could turn us inside out if we did not die first as a result, if the stress was bad enough. It is very important to understand that the human body is also very strong. So who wins when in the battle with ourselves and stress? For some people, stress wins. For some others, we can fight through the stress. I'm not speaking about cancer in particular. I'm talking about any illness that was triggered by stress. In some cases, a person may be more vulnerable over another as to getting an illness. One may think due to simply obsessing over the consequence of getting sick. If we obsess over this negative outcome, we can actually become inflicted with an illness. Yes, our minds are that smart. Our mind is the most powerful part of our body. If our brains are powerful enough to actually harm our own bodies by thinking negatively, then we should be able to reverse this idea, right? So, in other words, we should be able to think positively on the outcome, and our mind being so powerful should be able to resist illness to an extent. Our minds, of course, are strong, but are they stronger than everything else? Certainly not. Eventually, we all die, and thus something in this world is stronger than us. So no, we cannot be expected to be machines and fight everything that comes along our path. Some of us just get certain illnesses. and some of us just get encountered by tragedy. However, it is up to us to try to prevent these instances to our best ability, and if faced with these challenges, to be able to try to think more positive than ever and grasp the thought of the positive outcome. You can apply this to saving your relationship by not letting the sorrows manifest and take over your being, and by focusing on what you yearn for, which in this case is your partner back in your arms. This law is not only part of a divine science, but positive thinking will assist in achieving a positive outcome. Focus on the thought of the happy times in your relationship. Don't dwell on the consequences of not having he or she back, or you may not be able to see the object of your desire clearly. Maybe talk to a positive influence in your life. Feed off of their positive vibes. If you want to get your